Sarah stood in her kitchen, making tea and smiling to herself. From the outside, her life looked absolutely perfect. A beautiful home, a hard-working husband named Ali, and 5 years of happy marriage. Their anniversary was next week, and Sarah had already planned a surprise for Ali. "Ali!" Sarah called out. "Tea is ready!" But there was no response. She walked into the living room to find Ali absorbed in his work on his laptop, phone pressed to his ear, talking to someone. Yes, it'll be completed by tomorrow," Ali was saying. He saw Sarah and quickly disconnected the call, flashing her a smile. "Sorry, honey, important client." Sarah placed the teacup in front of him. "You're working too much lately. Take care of your health too." Ali took her hand. "Thank you for caring. Just let this project finish, then I'll take time off. We'll go somewhere, I promise." This was exactly why Sarah trusted Ali so blindly. He always seemed so caring, so attentive. He had never given her any reason to doubt him. That night, as Sarah lay in bed, Ali placed his phone on the side table and went to the bathroom. The phone screen lit up. A message had arrived. Sarah glanced at it casually. The message preview read, "Tomorrow 8 p.m. Don't forget." The sender's name wasn't visible. Sarah assumed it must be some office message. She didn't think much of it. Over the next few days, Sarah began noticing some strange things. Ali started taking phone calls at odd hours, going to the balcony to talk in whispers. Whenever Sarah came near, he would quickly end the call. "Who was it?" Sarah would sometimes ask. "Office. The client is very demanding." Ali always gave the same answer. One day, Sarah noticed Ali had changed his phone password. Previously, he would share his password with her. It was their anniversary date. But now the phone was always locked, and Ali never left it lying around unlocked. "Ali, why did you change your password?" Sarah asked lightly, trying to sound casual. Ali looked surprised for a second, then smiled. "Oh, it's the office security policy. We have to change passwords every month. New IT department rule." The answer seemed perfectly reasonable. Sarah had no reason to be suspicious. She told herself she was overthinking, that everything was normal. But her inner voice was saying something else. Small things, Ali's sudden increase in grooming, buying new cologne, urgent meetings, suddenly appearing during weekend plans, all of these were forming a weird pattern in Sarah's mind. Then came the night that would change Sarah's life forever. It was Friday night. Ali had left for an office dinner. "Important meeting with a client," he had told Sarah. "Might be late, you should go to sleep." Sarah made dinner, ate alone, and started watching a show on Netflix. It was around 10 p.m. when she heard a sound from the living room sofa. Bzzzzz bzzzzz bzzzzz. Ali's phone had fallen under the sofa. He had forgotten it at home. Sarah picked up the phone and looked at it. Continuous notifications were appearing on the screen. Messages, missed calls. She placed the phone on the side table and tried to focus back on her show. But the phone kept buzzing. Bzzzzz. 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 5 minutes later, a call came in. The name flashing on the phone screen, Wife 2, broke a heart. Sarah's heart sank. Her breath stopped. What was this? Wife 2. If there was a Wife 2, then, was she Wife 1? Her hands were trembling. The call kept ringing, once, twice, 3 times. The green button on the screen was calling to her. Pick up, find out the truth. Sarah's fingers moved to the screen. After a second's hesitation, she answered the call. "Hello?" Sarah's voice was barely a whisper. A woman's voice came from the other end, soft, intimate, comfortable. "Ali? Baby, where are you? You said you'd be here by 8. I've been waiting. I even made your favorite dinner." Sarah's entire being froze. Blood was rushing in her ears. Who are you?" Sarah managed to ask. Silence on the other end. Then, "Ali? Why does your voice sound strange? Is everything okay? I'm asking who you are?" Sarah screamed. An awkward silence came from the line. Then the woman's voice, now defensive. I'm Zara. Please put Ali on. Ali is not here. And I am his wife. Tears had come to Sarah's eyes, but anger kept them from falling. What? There was genuine confusion in Zara's voice, or perhaps very good acting. That's what I'm saying too. I'm also Ali's wife. Click. The line went dead. Sarah stood there holding the phone, unable to understand anything. Her world had shattered in 1 second. 5 years of marriage, 5 years of trust, everything because of one name. Wife too. She tried to unlock the phone, but it needed a password. Sarah tried every possible combination: their anniversary, Ali's birthday, her birthday. Nothing worked. Then suddenly she remembered. 2 weeks ago Ali had written some digits on a paper that he quickly hid when Sarah came near. Sarah desperately checked Ali's study. Papers, files, everything turned upside down, and then she found it, a small diary with a lock. She broke the lock. On the first page was a mobile number, and with it, an address. Zara, Flat 304, Green Valley Apartments. Sarah's mind made an instant decision. She was going to check out this address. Tonight. Right now. Sarah grabbed her car keys and left the house. It was past 11 p.m., but a fire was burning inside her that wouldn't let her stop. She entered the address into the GPS and started driving, thousands of questions swirling in her mind. Green Valley Apartments was in a posh area of the city, the same area where Ali often went for client meetings. Sarah's heart grew heavier. Arriving at the building entrance, Sarah took a deep breath. The security guard looked at her, and Sarah said in a confident voice, Flat 304, going to see Zara. The guard opened the gate without suspicion. Sarah got into the elevator and reached the 3rd floor. Her steps were heavy, her heart pounding. Standing in front of the door of Flat 304, Sarah thought for a moment, did she really want to do this? What if everything was a misunderstanding? But then she remembered the name, Wife too, and that woman's voice. I made your favorite dinner. Sarah rang the doorbell. A few seconds later, the door opened. In front stood a beautiful woman, about Sarah's age, in a silk robe, perfect makeup, hair down. Looking into her eyes, Sarah understood. This woman was also facing a shocking truth. You. Zara spoke first. Who are you? Sarah. Ali's wife. Sarah's voice was surprisingly steady. Zara took a step back. Come in. The apartment was beautifully decorated, fresh flowers, candles on the dining table, and yes, food was actually prepared. Sarah understood how comfortable Ali was here. The two women sat facing each other, with only awkward silence between them. Zara spoke first. I didn't know. Ali told me he was getting divorced. He said you two were separated, that paperwork was being done. Sarah laughed, a bitter, painful laugh. Divorce? Separation? Our anniversary is next week. I was planning a surprise. Tears came to Zara's eyes. I saved my name as Wife 2 in his phone, as a joke. He said one day we would officially get married. She showed a ring on her hand. He gave me this engagement ring last month. Sarah's blood was boiling. Her entire marriage had become a joke before her eyes. How often does he come to you? 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes on weekends too. Zara pulled out an album. Look, our photos. Sarah looked at the photos, Ali and Zara at the beach, in restaurants, at movies. In every photo, Ali looked just as happy as he did with Sarah. How long? Sarah asked. About 1.5 years. 1.5 years. A whole 1.5 years Ali had been living 2 lives. 2 homes, 2 women, 2 sets of promises and lies. Just then they both heard a sound, a key turning in the door. Ali was coming inside. The door opened and Ali happily said, Zara, sorry I'm late. As he entered, and then he froze. Such fear came into his eyes as he had probably never felt before. In front of him sat both his wives, both their faces showing the same anger, the same hurt, the same betrayal. Sarah. Ali's voice trembled. Why you here? What am I doing? Sarah stood up. Finding the truth. All color drained from Ali's face. He stood near the door, unable to muster the courage to say anything. For the first time, Sarah saw him so helpless. "Sit down," Zara said in a cold voice. "And tell us everything. The truth. The whole truth." Ali was forced to sit on the sofa. His hands were trembling. He looked at Sarah once, then at Zara, then stared at his feet. I can explain." "Explain?" Sarah's anger exploded. "Explain? You've been living with 2 women for a year and a half and you're going to explain? Sarah, please. Don't say my name. Tell us, when did all this start? Why did you do it?" Tears came to Ali's eyes, crocodile tears, Sarah thought. "I never planned it. I met Zara at an office event. We became friends, then feelings developed. I thought I would leave you, Sarah, get a divorce. But I didn't want to hurt you. You're so good, you never did anything wrong. I thought I'd take some time and talk to you the right way. It took you a year and a half to find the right time?" Sarah's sarcasm was clear. Zara didn't stay quiet either. "And me? Why did you lie to me? Divorce is happening, separation is ongoing, all fake? No, Zara, I really love you. Do you even know what love means?" Sarah shouted. "Love has loyalty, honesty. You were only looking at your own happiness. You were playing with both of us." Ali started crying. "I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to hurt anyone, that's why I couldn't make a decision." "So you thought hurting both of us was better?" Zara said. There was a long silence in the room. Only Ali's sobs could be heard. Then Sarah took a deep breath and stood up. "I'm leaving." "Sarah, wait." Ali tried to grab her hand. Sarah jerked her hand away. "Don't touch me. You took everything from me, my trust, my dignity, my happiness. For 5 years I trusted you blindly. Every night when you came home late with office meeting excuses, I never thought you were spending time with another woman." She looked at Zara. "I'm sorry to you too. You also didn't get what was promised." Zara nodded, tears in her eyes. Sarah walked toward the door. "What will you do now?" Ali asked hesitantly. Sarah stopped. Turning back, she said, "What you never did, make the right decision." 3 months later. Sarah stood on the balcony of her new apartment, holding a coffee cup. The morning sun had risen and the city was waking up. Her life had completely changed, and in a good way. After that night, Sarah had hired a lawyer. Started divorce proceedings. Ali begged a lot, cried, promised he would fix everything, but Sarah's decision was final. She also stayed in touch with Zara. Surprisingly, the two became friends, both understood each other's pain. Zara had also left Ali. She told Sarah, "If he can do this to you after so many years, what guarantee do I have he won't do it to me?" Ali ended up alone. Both women left him. When his family learned the truth, their relationship with him also soured. Even at the office, his reputation was ruined when Zara, who was in the same company, complained to HR. But Sarah started her life anew. She joined the job she wanted to do before marriage, but Ali had refused. She became the creative head at a marketing firm. Got her own small apartment. Made new friendships with friends. Joined therapy sessions where she learned to heal her pain. This morning she received a message on her phone, from Zara. "Coffee? I got a promotion." Smiling face with smiling eyes. Sarah smiled and replied, "Congratulations. Yes, let's celebrate. 2 p.m.? Who would have thought that the night Sarah's world broke was actually the beginning of her real life? She had learned that both blind trust and love and understanding your own value are important. She had learned how important it is to be self-dependent, financially and emotionally. She had learned that ending a wrong relationship is more important than finding the right one. Ali tried to contact her several times. Sent messages, sent flowers, sent apologies through mutual friends. But Sarah always said clearly, "I've moved on." And truly, she had moved on. That evening when she met Zara, both talked about their new lives over coffee. Laughter, plans, dreams. You know, Zara said, you inspired me too. Seeing your strength gave me courage. Sarah held her hand. We saved each other. And that was the truth. Two women, whom one man had broken, they had connected with each other. The relationship between them turned out to be more real than all the others. The end.